a month.
How's the injury going? I know that you missed out on the New Zealand series right now. What's the nature of the injury and how's it healing?
It's coming along decently, a bit slower than I anticipated. It was a groin injury that I sort of aggravated on the A-side tour in West Indies. I didn't know the extent of it until I went over to play in the Blast, carried on playing there, and sort of things got progressively worse. So a lot of this pre-season has basically been getting back to match fitness, which I don't think I'm far from. The last 2 or 3 months has been quite hard pre-season wise, and um, from a fitness point of view, I think I'm where I need to be right now.
And then just in terms of the role that you're going to play in the Lions side this season, I know that you captained the T20 comp, which you guys won, obviously. What sort of role are the coaches requiring from you as one of the senior players on the side?
Yeah, I don't think much will change going into the next season. We've obviously got a strong core of senior players that filter throughout the formats, whether it be red ball or white ball. So whoever's captaining at that stage will have a sufficient support system around them which they can rely on. From myself, from a personal point of view, I'll probably be captaining white ball cricket again this season and um, offering support and leadership in the red ball format wherever I can. We've got a strong team going into the season, and competition for places is going to be rife. So I'm really excited for how things are shaping up, and hopefully we can go further this season.
Yeah, just to go back on the injury situation again, is that the reason you went out in Zimbabwe? Like, did you get a call at all from Schultz just to say, what's the situation in terms of the national team? Like, how far are you in terms of the pecking order with the spinners?
How far I am
Yeah.
away from playing for the Proteas?
Yeah, in terms of the T20
I don't know.
side and all the side.
I don't
You
know.
haven't had that conversation with Schultz.
I haven't had any conversation with the coaches, DOC selectors, nothing. That's just the way things go.
Yeah, and like, what's your stand in terms of that situation? I mean, we all know like your numbers domestically, T20 comps, SA20 as well. I mean, you've led the Power Royal a couple of times in the SA20. Like, what's your stand in terms of that situation?
From a player's point of view, there's not much that I can do. I think that I've been performing reasonably well on the domestic scene for quite a few years now. And I think that I've held up my own whenever given the opportunity for the national team. Whether that's enough for selection, I don't know. I think in the media, the head coach has made it pretty obvious and pretty clear that he's got a group of players that he's going to go forward with. From a player's perspective, there's not much that I can do about that besides going back to domestic cricket and continuing to do what I've done. Whether that's enough for them, I don't know.
Yeah, and then just lastly for me, a lot of people know you for your white ball credentials, but we saw like your performances like during that final 4-day series final here at the Wanderers. Like, how much are you looking forward to the 4-day comp, and do you feel like you have a point to prove?
I think I've really started to enjoy red ball cricket a lot more than I have in the past. Purely because early on in my career I was sort of pigeonholed, so I didn't get a lot of opportunity to play red ball cricket, whereas the opportunities to play has come a lot more than they have in the last few years, and the enjoyment for it has grown from there. So I'm a big believer that the enjoyment and the performances have a direct correlation. The more I've enjoyed it, the more I've performed and the more successful the team has been. Whether that leads to higher honours, I don't know. I'm just happy to carry on doing what I can for my team, and if it takes me somewhere, then it takes me somewhere.
No, that's it for me. Sorry, man, about that question.
No, it's fine. No, it's